Coming to you live and uncensored. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm OSO Fresh with my co-host, yet to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything from new gadgets, gizmos, politics, movies, and music.
And our very own personal stories, because you know a motherfucker has to keep it real. So, as I've just been horrified to see... I sometimes I wish this was a video show because I could come at you and I could say, look at this. But this man comes in here and shows me some man in some foreign country trying to take a selfie with a bear and then getting mauled by the bear.
Not mauled, he got killed.
He got killed by
he killed him dead.
You know, if you're a pet owner, you'll appreciate the fact that this dog, and you're going to post this video on the Hype
Sure,
Podcast.
I'll fucking post it right now.
You will appreciate the fact that this man's dog tried to jump in and help.
It was probably not even his dog, let's be honest. It was probably just some dog.
It was just some random dog like, oh, you're mixing it up with a fucking bear, so hey, I want to jump in too.
Let me get up in this shit.
Dogs aren't stupid. That had to be his dog. Dogs don't just jump in fights with bears.
I'll tell you what, if that was his dog... that's why. And his dog didn't do shit to fucking help him. That's a fucking piece of shit dog. Let me tell you about that.
Dogs don't just jump in shit like cats don't jump from skyscrapers. They're like, fuck it, land on my feet.
Dude,
that shit don't make.
Dude, I saw this fucking meme the other day.
Oh, don't do this shit.
No.
I saw this fucking meme.
I saw this fucking meme the other day. He's like, yeah, dogs may be man's best friend, but a cat will never tell on you where the weed is. Because, you know, dogs fucking, they have drug dogs. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like cats will never narc you out. Because they love that catnip.
That's why we don't let you talk about memes. Seriously, and you know what? I gotta tell you something. Right fucking now. This is the Hype Podcast.
I am the host with no name.
I am DJ OSO Fresh, living here.
Living here, being alive. And, I know it's going to be a touchy subject, but I need to know why OSO Fresh. Why you are here and not at regionals.
I am here because I lost in my division, so I did not make it to regionals.
That's a cop-out.
It's like a shitty episode of Glee. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
like,
you had the speech.
I had the speech.
The like Mike.
Like Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, if you don't know, because you're stupid, and I hate to call my listeners stupid, but you're stupid if you don't know the Chicago Bulls theme. This is what Michael Jordan used to walk out to. And, you know, when we're talking about the fact that like Mike, well, I was not like Mike, because I did not make it to the finals.
And let me reiterate. This is the song that Michael Jordan used to walk out to. They didn't play this for the Chicago Bulls. No.
They played this for fucking Michael Jordan.
They played this for Michael Jordan. The Chicago Bulls would be like, yeah, Dennis Rodman. And then this song would come on, and they would be like, ladies and gentlemen, your guard 6'6" out of North Carolina, Michael Jordan. And
you know who the fuck they don't play that song for?
LeBron James.
Goddamn LeBron James. Goddamn buzzer beater LeBron James. Just when he's like a fucking roach. I want that motherfucker to die. I mean, not personally, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if my team is out, then his team needs to be out too.
Dude, I don't give a shit how many buzzer beaters, whatever fucking LeBron James or Zebra James has, he will never have a Michael Jordan Game 6 buzzer beater. I'm sorry.
He's in the semi-fucking-finals. This isn't the finals. This isn't Utah. This isn't Game 6 in 1998. No, but this motherfucker puts up the late... You gotta watch this clip, because this motherfucker puts up the laziest shot to fucking win the game. Like, the laziest fucking playing horse dad-ass shot to win the game. So, like, if he would have missed it, you'd be like, well, damn, it was a bad shot.
Dude, you showed me the clip just before the show, and this is one of those shots that if he missed this, you'd have been like... Well, he wasn't really trying. You know,
you'd have been like, fuck it. Oh, it was a bad shot. He fucking missed it. And you know what? And I'd like to say to you, Mr. James, even though you work out 1,000 times more than I do, that shit was lazy, sir. That shit was very lazy. No, that was not worth the price of admission. You know what I had to do? I had to bootleg my cousin's fucking cable so I could watch it on my Fire Stick. I committed a crime to see you commit a crime against me,
dude,
by taking a lazy ass shot.
This is why.
Why don't you just lay down and throw the ball up?
This is one of the reasons, the hundreds of reasons that I can come up with. He's not better than Jordan. He's not. Because of those lazy, bummy ass shots, like, oh, I really don't give a shit, but if it goes in, I'm the hero.
Yeah, he's
Jordan used to fucking pose on you. He would hit that jumper and stand there and fucking stare at you.
Because this music does not come on when LeBron James walks out the goddamn locker room. This is pure Jordan motherfucking music.
Dude, this is pure fucking ass whooping, I'm coming to get you music.
There's probably some white dude at the booth that totally came up with that. He was like, yeah.
Well, dude, what's the name on it?
It's by the Alan Parsons Project.
Yeah,
Michael Jordan wasn't fucking with this.
Michael
Jordan was not sitting around in the 80s basking in the fact that he's the only one who could afford CDs. And go, this is a great track. Let's use this. That's not what happened.
No, all I'm saying is Alan Parsons, like that is the white guy name. Like that's the... Hey, guys, I'm out mowing my lawn on a Sunday.
It's not just Alan Parsons. It's this whole project.
Yeah, it's a white people project. I guarantee it.
There's plenty of white people. There's plenty of white people projects.
Speaking of mowing lawns, I do have a question. And I know you started to address this, and then we kind of peeled off because it got awkward. Why is Shaq mowing the neighbor's lawn?
I don't know. I think Shaq has like some... I got to mention Cobra Kai came out this week, but I think Shaq has like some Mr. Miyagi shit going on with dude over there or something. Dude,
what?
I don't know, because he's teaching him Taekwondo.
What is going? No, I need to know what's going on here, because I know he's a nice guy. I've met the man, but he reminds me of the grandpa from Family Guy. We got some popsicles. Like, what is going on here?
I think
what is going on here?
I think you're a little bit out of pocket, sir.
No, I'm not out of pocket. I don't even have pockets.
No, damn. I really hate your ass, don't I?
No, what is going on? First of all, how did you guys even meet?
Oh my God, I will fuck you up, Angela.
How did you meet this man?
I didn't meet the man. I didn't meet him till my roommate met him.
Okay, but do we know how that whole thing transpired?
I have no idea how they meet. I just know they hang out and they smoke weed and mow lawns. I don't know what the fuck they do.
Because the guy's not,
he's. I mean, I know him. He's not like my friend. I mean,
right.
We don't.
But to set the scene, this is not a direct next door neighbor. This is 2 or 3 houses down the block, across the street on the corner neighbor. So you don't just like casually run into them going to grab the paper in the morning.
I think he walks his dog or something. I don't fucking know. Where are you going with this?
I'm just very curious to know
are you saying
how old is he? How old is he? 21, 22?
Are you saying this is about to turn into a very special episode? Show me
No, what I'm curious about is Shaq's what, 22, 21, 22?
I don't know. Show me where he touched you on the doll.
You don't know how old Shaq is?
I think he's 22. I just don't appreciate this line of questioning.
No, he's 22, and I think we'll call him Kennedy. I don't even know his name. I forget. But dude, the guy's like what, in his 60s?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
60, 70. Yeah.
No, I'm just curious. Like, how did that fucking friendship transpire?
You know what made it transpire? And this will keep you off the drugs, children. Weed is their common ground.
Well, maybe that in Taekwondo. I mean,
I think Taekwondo. I don't know what's going on down there, and I don't know what the fuck you're trying to make funny about it.
No, I'm not. Does it sound like I'm trying to make shit funny? I'm asking questions.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Good. You should be uncomfortable
because
about
this is a very special episode.
No, about this inquisitive line of questioning, because I'm worried about people's safety. If Shaq's learning Taekwondo, the whole world's got a bigger problem than him getting stoned.
You know what? If that motherfucker is 22 years old, he has the right to let anybody touch him anywhere they want to.
Why are you on this touching thing? I'm talking about Shaq learning some fucking Mr. Miyagi shit and becoming a lethal weapon, and you're worrying about him in a basement with popsicles. What is going on here?
I'm just saying, as long as there's legal trade, bro. I mean, as long as you're getting tenders or getting some kind of... You're
getting bumbles or tenders?
You get some kind of reparations for what you're giving up. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean, let's get back to fucking Taekwondo, karate. nothing in hand.
I'm worried about him becoming fucking Mel Gibson and Lethal Weapon, and you're like, you touching babies.
And I have to tell you, I am getting too old for this shit. Now let me move on to what the fuck I was talking about. So check it out. Cobra Kai, which is a continuation of the Karate Kid series, debuted on Netflix this week. No, on YouTube Red. I had to sign up for fucking YouTube Red.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's a 30-day free trial.
But I gotta just hit you with this early. I haven't watched it yet, but I really want to know how it starts.
It starts with a motherfucker getting kicked in the face. They play the end of the Karate Kid movie. If you've seen the Karate Kid,
yeah. Okay.
I mean, he's like,
Oh my God, I will fuck you up, Angela.
and then he kicks him in the face after that.
Yeah.
And then homeboy face plants on the fucking ground, and then he wakes up, and it's 2018.
Dude, he was fucking in a coma after the crane kick.
No, I don't think he was in a coma.
Like 20-year coma from a crane kick, people.
No, he was just living in a shitty part of California.
That's basically like
I just have to say, we can give it a full review next week when both of us have watched it. Because if you're a fan of the show and you listen to the show regularly, we brought this up earlier, this motherfucker gave me a full play-by-play of the fucking trailer.
Yeah, because I watched it like once, but it was amazing.
And I have to recommend because it's truly awesome shit. Now I did see some other shit this week.
Now we're not back on this neighbor shit, right? Because I think we're done with that.
No,
okay.
we're not going back to the neighbor thing. I mean, if you want to drag that out,
Oh my God, I will fuck you up, Angela.
I just didn't know if you had binoculars sitting on the windowsill, like right behind me. Just checking.
The man's 22. Hey, if that's what you like to do, buddy.
What else did you see standing in the window this week?
Yeah, I'm just like, if that's what you like to do, buddy, that's what you like to do. Because I mean, you got a lot of implications going on there. I mean, you compare him to the dude from Family Guy. You're saying a lot.
No, see, I was simply asking questions, but I did watch an episode of Law and Order this week where it's literally an episode just like that. Like these two girls got cut from like choir because they were just no good at singing, and so they framed their music instructor for being like a pedophile. Yeah, it was brutal. So the entire episode, they're
I'm trying to get a nice piece of thread together so I can all see how this all comes together.
Hey, you're the one talking about Shaq getting touched by an old man. I'm worried about Taekwondo, and I'm telling you about this fucking episode of Law and Order I watched.
Okay.
We were talking about shit we watched this week, so I was simply just telling you that fucking Mariska Hargitay is still out fucking shit up.
Yeah, she is.
And she's still hot, dude.
She's she's not as hot as she used to be to me.
Oh, dude,
have you watched the old episode?
Yeah. No. You gotta
go back and watch her old episode.
You gotta look at season 20, dude. Like she's back in shape again.
No. I watched
season 20.
I watched the current season
20. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah.
20 fucking seasons. That's like more than the Fast and Furious.
To be honest with you, when it comes to Law and Order, as soon as the Me Too movement started, I stopped watching it. Like right after the Harvey Weinstein thing,
you didn't want the implications.
I was just like, this is on the news every day. I'm getting enough of this, dude. I mean, because. And the episodes, just after 20 years, the episodes are pretty predictable. Somebody's gonna get raped, dude. And that's I'm breaking the rules right now.
I had somebody point this out last week. Everybody knows what the hashtag sign is, right?
Yeah, the Me Too.
No.
Any hashtag.
Yeah. What is the hashtag sign?
It used to be called the pound button.
Yeah. So pound Me Too. That was pointed out to me this week. Yeah. What could be worse than that? Than somebody like discovering that? Like it's supposed to be like this sensitive, like human rights. Me too.
The fact that a bunch of dumb motherfuckers on the internet can call a hashtag a movement, that could be fucking worse.
Fair enough.
You know,
it's like walking for cancer.
Seriously, I really could come up with a hashtag OSO needs skates. Join the OSO needs skates movement. I'll catch you at the rink out in Gresham.
Why would you need skates?
I don't know. I'm just saying that.
I was just checking. I didn't know if there was some childhood emotions in there that were just being brought up.
And why does every motherfucker need justice at the same goddamn time? That's a question. You have to ponder it.
Well, we could ask Bill Cosby. Oh, sorry.
I got some feedback on the Bill Cosby, and I mean, motherfuckers are it really is sad that Bill Cosby had to go to those links to get.
That's what, dude. I'm telling you, it's fucking ridiculous.
No, because I mean, but they removed him from the they tear down all your. They tear down all your shit, like all the Hall of Fames he was in.
Yeah.
How do they take you out of the Hall of Fame,
dude? Man.
Well, I guess like that.
Yeah. I say you could ask like one of the Avengers because they got it wiped from existence. Spoiler alert. Sorry, Larry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you that I went to see the Avengers this week.
How much of it did you see? All of it? Some of it? None of it?
See, me and my roommate decided to go see the Avengers.
Okay.
And we also made another decision. And this is I want to say this one more time to you. Ladies, gentlemen, and if you have any small children in the room listening to this podcast, it's fucked up, but they need to hear this too. Drugs are bad. So me and young Shaq, we partake in we smoke the marijuana, and we go in to watch this goddamn
marijuana.
We walk up to watch this damn movie, and there happened to be a group of mentally disabled people there.
Now, regularly mentally disabled, or are we talking about Down syndrome folks?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know. I didn't.
Did they all look the same, or were there various genres of individuals?
There was various genres of individuals.
Okay, so just regularly handicapped.
Yeah. And look, they had like they had somebody that was with them, so it looked like kind of an independent living thing.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. So really. I'm sitting there, and that was some good ass weed.
Now, was it good ass weed, or did you just smoke a little too much?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
That motherfucker's cheap. No, I just smoked too much. So while I'm sitting there, I happened to be at the pawn shop earlier that day, and I picked up NBA Street 2 for Xbox.
Okay.
And I said, oh, hopefully it works on my new Xbox One. Because if it doesn't, that would be retarded. And I said that in fucking earshot. It tried to cover it up like, oops, no, fucked up. No,
so you're standing in line behind these people? Waiting to get tickets.
I'm in line behind them with my back to them.
Okay.
And
talking to Shaq with your outside voice, apparently.
Yes. And I bust out and I say fucking retarded.
Dude, see, okay. And I don't give a shit how many people are mad that I'm laughing at that. That is what life is right there. That is why this country is beautiful, because you can have an oopsie boo boo moment and be like, wow, God, yeah, that was fucked up. If you weren't like, oh, I fucked up, and you're high, like you're stoned, and you're like, oh man, that was fucked up, because you have a moral compass.
Yeah.
Like me, I say some shit around you that I would not say around other people.
Yeah.
Moral compass is where it's at, folks. People make mistakes all the time. Nobody's chastising Oso for like, oh my God, he said retarded, hashtag Oso sucks. Yeah, no.
That could be a real movement.
Dude, I'll start that
and
movement. And
somebody will donate to that shit. You can do a fucking protest outside my house. You know what I'm going to do? If you want to come protest me, like if I say something on this fucking show that irritates you,
we'll interview you.
You can bring all your people and protest outside my house, and I will sell you fucking hot dogs.
Yeah. And waters. And waters.
Hot dogs and sodas.
Yeah.
50-cent sodas, $2 hot dogs.
So how did the rest of this go? Like, you say this, and then you have your fucking spidey senses go off, and you're like, shit, did they hear me? Did they not hear me? Did you have Shaq? Did you have Shaq do the shoulder look over? Like, okay, we're clear.
No, Shaq is speechless.
Shaq of all people,
he is fucking speechless. He can't. Shaq can't even comprehend what the fuck happened. This man just blurted out retarded next to 8 mentally disabled people, and it was like I don't know when I've done anything that fucked up,
dude. I will say this: there is that retard strength factor, and there was 8 of them motherfuckers. They could have tuned you up. You never know. Like there could have been some serious like bad motherfuckers in that bunch.
See, that's where you're wrong.
How am I wrong?
Because you can't say retard. That's a slur.
No,
it's
not.
It's like calling little people midgets.
Dude, no.
It is.
No, you don't. Do you know what the term retarded means?
I don't know, but
it's like rewind. Retarded means like reverse. Like you're set back, right?
I thought it meant slow.
It's
because
it's slow in reverse.
If you put fire retardant on your house, it's going to slow down the fire.
Retardant is like preventative, right? So like it's like preventative for fire. Fire retardant makes it like fireproof. So if you're tarded, that is actually a slur, because retarded is like the opposite of tarded.
I'm not going to call anybody retarded
or tarded.
Actually, you know what? I will not call anyone with a mental disability retarded. But
an Xbox and a video game? Fuck yes.
But that shit that you did to try and explain nothing that went fucking nowhere, that shit was retarded. So I go into Infinity War because
that's what you were there to do.
He retarded my story right there. He slowed it down. So I go into I'm walking into Infinity War. This dude, it was like his first day or something. So he fucking takes like 5 minutes to find out which piece of the ticket. And the ticket is so fucking long. I could have written down all the details of the movie on it.
Oh my God. They give you a fucking receipt on that ticket nowadays.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Hey, just take the fucking stub.
Yeah.
Or assume I'm just a black guy walking in looking at you like, what the fuck you gonna do? Take it like that. Actually, I would feel better if I feel like I really intimidated somebody out asking for my ticket. That would be awesome. So I go up, I get the medium popcorn, I get the large soda.
Was your line as long as the one I was standing in?
No, my line wasn't long. It went in the middle of the day.
Dude. 15 fucking minutes just for concessions.
No, I was in there with the stoners and the disabled. We're fucking in there chilling.
That's awesome. Anyway, medium popcorn.
So I get my medium popcorn. This motherfucker gets a pretzel. And you won't give me credit for it, asshole, but I did buy your fucking pretzel. So the next time you hit Mickey D's,
you don't think of me.
Yeah, and you can at least come back with a Big Mac free of charge. So I get in there and we're sitting there and let me tell you, they don't sell kettle corn there.
I hate that. Movie theaters, if you're listening to the Hype podcast right now, start fucking selling kettle corn, dude.
So check this out. They sell you this little kettle corn shake.
Oh, like the seasoning.
The little kettle corn seasoning. And I don't like excessive amount of butter, and that probably would have made this shit apply to my popcorn a little better. So I just shake this shit in there. And by the time I left the movie theater, it looked like I just spilled the fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch on my shirt. It was fucking fucked up. So we're in there and we're eating popcorn. I'm watching the movie. We get about a half hour in. We're already out of fucking popcorn. This motherfucker's so fucked up. He had to run back and get more popcorn because I was sitting there. I was ailing. I was like, really? I am really fucking hungry right now.
Well, sometimes when you're stoned, like when you run out of food, you run out of fuel. Yeah. I mean, that's how I am sometimes. Like if I get like super mega stoned and I stop eating, I'm just like out. I'm going to sleep.
Yes, and that's you're totally telling us for me. I appreciate that because that's what happened. Because we went through.
Shut the fuck up.
We went through 2 popcorns, 2 large pops. I even ran to the concession stand to buy some gummy Starburst and got 2 free cups of water so we could fucking make it. So all this happens in the course of an hour watching the fucking movie because the movie's like
It's almost 3 hours.
It's almost 3 hours long. Yeah. All right. So by the time we get that hour in, that's right around the time they get to Wakanda. And I fell asleep not too long after they got to Wakanda because I just had to stay awake long enough to see if Black Panther was really in the fucking movie because it was an hour. It was an hour deep.
Long time.
I mean, what they do? Rosa Parks his ass, put him in the back of the movie.
Shit, dude. I do have one question in regards to this movie, and it shouldn't spoil too much.
I'm not trying to spoil anything. I'm just going to tell you. If it's a spoiler for you, you know what? Fuck you. It takes an hour for Black Panther to come on.
And it's only a question that I know you don't have the answer to either. What the fuck did the Winter Soldier do in this movie?
I don't know. I probably slept through it. Oh, yeah, because he was in Wakanda.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're not fucking with...
If
you're not fucking with the Avengers, then you're just a fucking square. And you can skip past this part. But, no, I'm sitting there... Nah, like, I'm serious. Like, it was like... I'm an hour into the movie. I'm hella full. And it felt like I got to the promised land, and I said, I could just pass out. I could just pass out now. I got to the promised land. There's a black superhero on my screen fighting with the Avengers. Besides with two eyes, because Nick Fury has one eye. So, yeah, I got to the promised land, and then I randomly popped up at different moments in the movie after that.
Did you have blackout moments?
I just kind of faded in, faded out, and then I woke up right when the last character was dying.
Who did you wake up to them dying? The death scene, and was it emotional?
No, it wasn't emotional. I mean, if you haven't seen the movie, people die. I'm not going to tell you how, and it's not very emotional. I mean, you're not going to. There's one emotional death in there. That's about it. The rest of it.
Was it this one? I'm not going to spoil it, so I'm just going to give you like the visual hand cue. Was it this one that you woke up to dying?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
No,
because that was amazing.
No. See, and as it goes for Infinity War, I have to tell you, nobody's fucking dead.
Dude, they're gonna do something. Like I told you about my theories before the show, and I hold firm. I think there's like some sort of Inception moment going on in that movie.
You know, I don't know how they're gonna figure out. I just know there's gonna be another goddamn movie, and I'm really trying not to give a fuck about these movies, but it was. Don't you feel like if you don't watch a fucking Marvel movie, especially like the Avengers, you were like the only motherfucker on earth that didn't see it?
Yeah, it's like voting for Hillary.
No,
I'm never gonna let that go. I want you to know that.
You're gonna hate on me forever for voting for Hillary?
Yeah, until you actually get a good candidate in the office that you voted for. Yes.
Oh my God, I will fuck you up, Angela.
I just love that white trash broad. Can you do that again?
Oh my God, I will fuck you up, Angela.
There's a combo.
2 pieces of the biscuit, bitch.
That's what you get. Hashtag I will fuck you up, Angela.
This is the Hype Podcast. I'm the host of No Name.
I'm DJ OSO Fresh.
And we are kicking it with you every single Sunday right here on The Hype. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Hype Podcast. And you can check us out at www.thehypepodcast.com.
And get us a phone number, motherfucker. Anyway, and make sure you check out Fortress Property Management. Now they have something new. It's called the Resident of the Month. And if you rent from Fortress, you can win $100 during the course of the month.
Can I win $100?
If you rent one of their properties, you can win $100 cash.
How expensive are they?
They have all ranges.
From like Section 8 all the way up to like
all the way
Hugh
up to
Jackman.
Upscale. Yeah.
Damn. I need to get on my Tommy Lee Jones status.
Hey, you better check them out. What's the phone number?
503-752-8519. That's Fortress Property Management or fortresspropertymgmt.com. Go check them out for all your property management needs today. This is the Hype Podcast.
And yeah, I gotta come after the podcast. Pause. Woo! Hey, I don't know what this motherfucker was implying about my neighbor down the street, but this is a fucking disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? Hey, motherfucker, those views expressed by that motherfucker on the other side of this goddamn table are expressly his. I implied nothing, and I will tell you again, I must reiterate that this is not a very special episode.
Fuck it! We'll do it live!